So we're going to be doing wrist flexion with radial deviation. So the client's going to be positioned supine with the forearm resting nearly in full supination like this, and the fingers and thumbs are relaxed. And to stabilize, you're going to provide stabilization on the volar aspect of the mid forearm, which is around here. And you're going to palpate the flexor carpi radialis tendon that is at the base of the second metacarpal, which is right here. And the palmaris longus tendon is at the center of the wrist at the third metacarpal, so right here. And then the flexor carpi ulnaris can be palpated at the ulnar side of the volar aspect of the wrist at the base. So basically you're palpating from the second to the fifth metacarpal, so this region right here. So I'm gonna ask Elaine to flex her wrist towards radial deviation. So you're gonna flex and radial deviate. So at this position, she is demonstrating a grade of 3, and if I wanted to apply resistance to it, I'm gonna apply resistance in her palm towards the radial side, which is right here, and I'm gonna push it towards extension and pull it towards radial or ulnar deviation, but you're supposed to resist it, so you're going in this motion, so you're pushing towards extension and towards ulnar, so down and this way. And since she can resist it even at mild, moderate, and max resistance, then she'll get a grade of 5. Now for a grade of 2, her wrist is going to be on the ulnar side, like this, and it will be stabilized underneath the ulnar border, which is right here. And I'm going to palpate the wrist flexor tendons as described above, which is at the second to fifth metacarpal. And from here, I'm going to ask you to... Okay, so from here, I'm going to ask you to flex and radial deviate. So if she can do this motion, this is a grade of 2. Now I'm going to apply some resistance, and again, resistance is going to be applied in the palm towards the radial side, and I'm going to be pulling it towards ulnar deviation and pushing it towards extension, and she's able to resist that, so that's a grade of 2+. And for a grade of 2-, she's going to only be able to flex her wrist and ulnar deviate incompletely. There you go. So that will be a 2-.